Alright, testing 1, 2. Hopefully I can be heard this time, because I have messed up previously doing this shit. But welcome to another Squat City stream, aka... Wait, I did that the wrong way around, and I meant to say my name's Lee, Squat City, whatever. A little bit of a gaming name, but anyway, those who are interested in sim racing, you're in the right place. If you're not interested in sim racing or any of that sort of stuff, then feel free to turn away now. But like and subscribe and all that shenanigans. If you are watching in the future, feel free to pop down into the description and you can skip my whole mumbling and practice session and just go straight to qualifying and the race, if I make it that far, which I hope I do. But anyway, welcome to another stream. Last week I didn't actually get a stream in. I had a really busy weekend helping out my partner with a huge event that she was running. So I didn't really get a chance to stream, which was Spa as well, which is a great track, and probably would have done just as poor as I do every week. But, you know, that's the way it goes, right? So anyway, this is episode number 10 of week 11. Like I've said before, there is 12 weeks of the iRacing season, and I'm in the final 2 races. It's your best 8 finishes, so I'm trying to improve on what I did before. Now, having said that, I've said before that I want to try and break into the top 200. Let's see where I am in the table right now. So if I pop up into the main screen, if I can get up on my screen. So there are currently 10,103 drivers this season, which is I've done this, probably dabbled in the past few seasons, and I don't think they've ever been over 9,000 before. So we've actually hit the 10,000. So there's actually 10,000 drivers in this season. I'm currently ranked 732nd. Which sounds better than it is, bearing in mind that not all of those drivers are going to finish their races or finish their seasons. So, yeah, I wanted to break in the top 200. I'm currently 732nd. It seems like the caliber of drivers has gone up, because last time I finished in about 405th. So, yeah, not doing the best. You can find out where I am now. There I am there. And as you can see, like there's some people here. This guy's only had 4 races. 4 races, and he's still got 1 point more than I have. So it kind of gives you an idea of just... there are some fantastic drivers that don't complete the whole season. So you can't always say, oh yeah, I'm 732nd out of 10,000. That's amazing. It's actually not that amazing. But I'm trying to get better. You know, I need... My sort of goal now between this week and next week... and these 2 weeks, is I want to try and get more than 1,713 iRating. I'm about 1560 something at the minute. The reason why is that'll promote me to Division 3. I'm currently in Division 4. As you can see here, my division. If I actually look where I am in Division 4, so it's people that started in around the same spot and then throughout the season over the past 3 months. As you can see, I'm in the 50th place out of 1,622, which again sounds really good, but not all of them are going to have done as many races as I have. But then the ones who have done better than me, that have done the same amount of races, probably have managed to get more in, because remember, it's the best race of the 4 that you do. So yeah, I don't think anybody's live on the stream at the minute, so I've got no one to chat to. But let's get straight into some of the practice. If I can actually get to the iRacing screen. Here we go. So we're just going to jump into a practice session. I'm going to take the music down. What time is that? I actually can't see because my chat box is in the way. So that's 4:30. Yeah, let's jump into the German server. It'll be less ping, so there'll be a much quicker response. But anyway, I just want to do a little bit of a shout out again to nobody. So if anybody does watch this in the future, RIP to Sir Frank Williams. Passed away today, 79 years old. Was basically the creator of Williams racing team. I think they won like 9 championships, had about 8 championship winning drivers over the years. They dominated most of the 80s and the 90s, to be fair. And yeah, he sadly left us today. So shout out to him and the whole Williams Racing family. Williams actually do have an esport team as well. Esports, again, electronic sports, I'm assuming. So they have like sim racers. There's like Red Bull team. There's Ferrari. Like there's pro drivers that do all this stuff. I'm obviously not one of them. So yeah, but hopefully this whole channel is about seeing my journey over the years and seeing me kind of get a little bit better. You never know. But yeah, shout out to my beloved Leicester City. We had a good 4-2 victory today against Watford. The Don Claudio Ranieri came back to the King Power. I didn't catch the start of the game, but I'm pretty sure they gave him a standing ovation after what he did and helped us win the Premier League. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about football or soccer for the people over the pond. But yeah, I'm going to do probably about 40 minutes practice, and then the race. We'll go to the race server around 5:45 my time, and then basically let's get up into the main screen. Hopefully you guys can see it. It should come up any minute now. It has done. Cheers, Ellis. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. No worries if you can't stay around, but cheers for the like. Hope you're doing well, mate. I don't know if you've got a race tonight, but good luck if you do. So yeah, Hockenheim.
Lap for Schmidt, 141.
Schmidt.
6.
Oliver Schmidt. Have I ever seen Oliver Schmidt before? No, I don't really know if I've seen anybody. My fastest lap time that I've done so far is 140.3, I think, is my fastest. I tend to get around 141 flat as most. So yeah, you got to race at Barca. Oof. It's a tough track, man. I've seen that they the F1 schedule, they've basically kept that over the next, I think, till 2026 now, which is good to hear, because Catalonia is a great track. But yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for the good luck. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and feel free to pop in every now and again. I'll probably be in some sort of wall or barrier off the airpin somewhere. But anyway, right, 20 laps. Let's go and do a little bit of practice. See if I can get any...
50
see
kilometers.
if I can break 140. I seem to do that. I get my fastest lap ever, and then I do a stream.
Pit exit's clear.
And then I end up like doing a PB. Don't know how I do it on my stream. But yeah, big fan of Hockenheim. Do like this track. Some of the curbs are a bit crazy, but some of them are okay. And we like riding curbs in the Porsche car anyway. Last time I raced, that we actually went off the track there. It was a different layout, and now today's race, we've actually got the hairpin. This is the nightmare of not having an ultra wide monitor. Is I lose sight of that hairpin when I get to my sort of turning point. But yeah, it's not really about championship points now for the rest of the season. It's all about trying to get into Division 3, which means I need above 17-13. My I rating at the minute is like 1,500 and something.
The leader has just done a 138.30.
Crazy times, man. 138.30. It's like I always feel like I'm pushing the car to its absolute limit, but it's only my limit. That's the thing. Got Bartolini behind me, 3.4 seconds behind. Hopefully he doesn't catch me and I don't ruin his lap. Very tricky first corner. And I've been given an off track, so I've got to be very careful of that, because I'm going to have a pretty decrease in my license. which I don't want, because again, my license at the minute is 1.8. If it doesn't go above 2 before the end of next week's race, I will have... I'll basically be dropped. Bartolini's catching me anyway. It's not exactly like I'm fast. Again, any sim racers watching this, I think you can give me some tips. Please feel free. Sort of missed that turning point then. Very quick shift then by accident.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. The leader has just done a 138.07.
38.0. Jesus Christ, that's fast. I did see someone actually get into the 37s, to be fair. Not quite sure what time this is, but it'll at least be one time on the board.
P3. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
40.5, not bad. That seemed a lot slower than that. Yeah, that Bartolini's just done a 138.2. Holy hell. This guy is absolutely rapid. I'm actually just going to let him overtake. I'm not going to ruin...
It's 0.8 off the pace.
I'm not going to ruin his lap. I mean, technically, yeah.
Car ahead has just done a
ruining mine. Ugh, especially on the hairpin. So yeah, I've got to really be careful of the off tracks. Love to break 140.
The leader's just done a 138.00. P4, you're now 5.1 seconds off the pace.
Bartolini.
3 years.
See there, it's the Division 1 driver. Above 3.5k. Not the best exit. I'm definitely not the quickest.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. The car ahead has just done a 139.00.
Missed the braking point then completely. Seeing if I can brake a little bit later, because I'm braking a little bit later on turn 2. But yeah, don't try that on the hairpin, because it doesn't work.
Okay, Lee, you've got half your fuel left.
Lose control there. Yes, Lloyd, how you doing, mate? Good to have you. Looking forward to your party. Mad echo. You're hearing a weird echo. Of what echo are you hearing? Is it from my microphone or trying to think what it would be?
P5.
Like the PS5 thing on Warzone. I have no idea what that is. Let me come off then. See if I can change this. No idea. Ellis didn't really say anything. And he probably didn't. He maybe just came in, dropped it. Oh yeah, he did. He did listen to me. Maybe go back out and come back in again and tell me if the echo's still there. Because according to this, like, I don't really know why there would be an echo. This stream is sponsored by Estrella. Nice Spanish beer from Barcelona. Mi amor español cerveza. Shouldn't drink and drive, but it is a chilled out Sunday. It's getting close to Christmas. I had some beers left over from yesterday when me and Tonya put up the tree, which is not a euphemism for sex. It was the Christmas tree. But anyway, so yeah, Lloyd, let me know when you come back in if there is, I don't know, anything anything you can hear, some annoying echo. I'm trying to think of why that would be. But yeah. In fact, I've got an idea. Is it still there, Lloyd? Still the same, but might be my end. Let me play my stream, because I've actually got my stream here. So if I just play it here, maybe if I go back a little bit. Because according to this, like, I don't really know.
1 second off the pace.
Bartolini.
3 years.
So yeah, it's a Division 1 driver above 3.5k. Yeah, that from my end, according to my phone when I've just gone through it then, yeah, it might be your end, mate. There better not be no faulty software going on up there, mate. If I'm going to bring up my DJ decks and try and put on a show for you, I need good equipment. You know what I mean? The top DJs, they need reliable equipment. So yeah, no idea then, no. 140.5, and I thought that was a pretty make your excuses now. Yeah, you know what? I dug it out. Who was I chatting to? I was chatting to a work colleague, and I said, "Oh yeah, I used to do a bit of DJing, like, cause I've done a few gigs when I was at university, and pretty big. Like, I did a gig, and there must have been about 300 people in the room / it was basically just giant student union, so it was just a giant dance floor. And I remember dropping in all my favourite deep house tracks at the time, and people were just freaking loving it. They were loving it. I'll never forget the first song. I wanted to drop a song in first that everybody had an idea of what it was, to just kind of like build the morale. And you know the down, 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 down. Anyway, I decided to use that song, and as soon as I was mixing in from the previous guy, and bringing in, and you heard that guy's vocals, people in the crowd were like, "Oh!" And I was just like, "Oh shit, this is sick! I'm loving this." And then I got really hooked on DJing, and I learned about it, and you know me, I get obsessed on things, and I read a book on it. And yeah, it was. I kind of dabbled a lot. I was trying to get a regular gig going on in a bar in London. I'd emailed a couple of bars. One wanted to have a chat with me about it because I sent them a little mixtape over, and they kind of liked it, but it wasn't anything special. It was just the sort of music that was going around at the time. And I told them I DJs a lot of places. Glad you got it sorted, Lloyd. And I DJs in a lot of. I told them I DJs in a lot of places. And then next minute, my laptop that had 6,000 songs that I'd been collecting over the past, at the time, 3-4 years, decided to die on me, and I didn't back any of the music up. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't do that, because I've done a master's degree, and I've got files that say copy of like 5,000 different copies of an essay, because I've saved it multiple times and had different copies in case I lost it. But I didn't do that for the music. I don't know why. And I lost all my tunes, and then I just put the controller back in its box, and I was like, I'm fucking done with this stuff. Apologies for the swearing for the kids out there. But I was like, I'm done with this. I'm just going to carry on with my life. And then I spoke to a colleague the other day, and I got it out of the attic, and I just had a little jam on it. And I don't have to download tracks anymore. You can actually just connect to a streaming service, almost like Spotify, and I guess download it still, but download it that way. I haven't got to go and buy the track, download. I can rent it, which is absolutely brilliant, because I don't need, for this little gig thing that I'm going to do at Lloyd's place next week. Not next Friday, Friday after. I don't need to download loads of top songs for it. Like, it's already there, which is great. But anyway, enough about DJing. Let's get out and try and do. In fact, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave this thread and leave this thread. I'm going to leave this server, and I'm going to join the race server. It's currently only 18 people signed up, but that's cool. Now, I don't know why. And again, any techie people out here, my camera is really, like, I don't know, patchy. Oh, I don't know how to describe it. Pixelated. I can see like pixels. And then I read that it was a sort of a lighting issue. It's too light, but I've got a really bright light here. And even when I have the full light on, so the room is as light as I can make it, it still has that. So I'm not really quite sure why my light is doing that. But anyway, it's not too bad when it's a bit lower, but when it's in this bigger cam that you guys will be seeing now, yeah, you guys will see it. Anyway, let's join this 5:45 race. Or the race server, anyway. 10,000 people driving at the minute. What's this? Is that notifications? Do I have notifications? Thought someone had sent me a message. Still don't have many friends. Still working on it. Still working on the friends. So like I said before, when I've driven this track before, see this part here, when I drove here in the 991 car, not the 992. So just here. Oh yeah, you can't really see it. Let me go onto the screen here. But you can take away. We've got the hairpin going on right now, but actually, when I did it before, it was this sort of bit. It took this whole hairpin out, and it was a really unique, because it was a quite a good overtaking opportunity here, because some people would go very wide here. And I just try and sneak, because you've got a long straight coming off here. You get a better exit here. You've got a long straight, and you're trying to like get on the inside. So it was a good overtaking opportunity. You could say the same for the hairpin, but it gets so tight that, yeah, and then coming off of it, you're coming off from such a slow speed, it's really hard to capitalise. And then it's a swooping right-hander, and then a left-hander. So overtaking spots on this are going to be, yeah, you know, on the straight, absolutely. On here, I'm not too sure. I'm trying to think. Maybe after turn 1, and then you're coming down to turn 2. That's quite a long time there. So there's your main overtaking spots. I think I need 49 litres in, but I'm going to put 50 in just for the sake of it when I race. But anyway, I've got 20 litres in right now. Right, let's go out and put a time in here. I did 1:40.5 a minute ago. My fastest, I think, is 1:40.3. 22 registered. But yeah. A nice little chug of the beer. And then we are off.
Pit exit's clear.
So far, no one's really left. I can get pole position. Being the only one out. Because even here, coming off of these, you don't have a massive amount of time to get on the inside here to kind of take this. And then it's pretty close from here and the remaining turns.
Sorry, mate.
Right, let's get a decent lap in. Let's break 140. We can do this. Mind you, my tyres aren't exactly the warmest. That's how I need to take turn 1. A bit more conservative. So I basically don't get the 1Xs all the time. So I need to try and maintain a B license, or else I'm going to drop down to a C. I have 2 weeks to get it above 2.0, and I'm at 1.8 at the minute. I believe I only just managed to hold that on. Surprised it didn't give me 1X, to be fair. Lloyd, I'll read your comments in a second. Jesus Christ. Cheater's really bad.
Your quickest overall.
So 140.6. Still not breaking the 140. Yeah, Lloyd, you need to get onto the Hell Let Loose. I mean, do you have a PlayStation 5? Oh, you're getting a PC anyway, aren't you? Hey, Hell Let Loose. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, that's disappointing. Like, surely COD have got to do something about the cheaters. Surely. I thought there were like anti-cheat programs that they run in the background that stop people from like auto-aiming and all of that stuff. I don't know too much about it, but
off the pace in sector 2.
Hasn't kicked in yet. What do you mean? What's not kicked in? They've not installed the anti-cheat software yet. This guy's going to get in my way. I'll back off. I've already had a lap. You get a lap in, mate. Go on.
Sector 3 times up.
Waiting for the interaction with Warzone. What do you mean, waiting for the interaction with Warzone? Oh my god, this guy hasn't even completed a bloody lap. What are you doing, mate? Right, I'm just going to overtake him. Let me through then, bro.
Sector 1 is 4.9 seconds off the pace. Car left. Still there, clear left.
Hopefully we see some of that in the actual race. Keep locking up there.
You've used half your fuel.
Really want to go wider then. Anyway, let's try and put in a lap now. No distractions from any slow people.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Who's this guy? Kathman. Quite fast though. Felt very slow out of that. Very slow.
Alright Lee, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Not the best way to take the hairpin.
Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Basically missed both apexes then. Let's try and do one more lap and then we'll come in.
You're currently 0.07 ahead of P2.
Still not really had anybody putting a good lap in. There's some good drivers in this server and they'll be spanking my time very shortly, no doubt.
You're 10th off in Sector 1.
Lockup, which is nice.
Your quickest overall.
I'm gonna run wide. Yeah. Let's get off the track so I don't ruin anybody else's lap. Yeah, I knew as soon as I think I turned too early. Or too late, and then I tried to turn too early, lost control, tried to straighten it up, and it didn't work. But yeah, let's go back into the pits. Let's have a bit of a drive around with 50 litres in, just because that's what I'm going to be in the race with. So yeah, see how we get on. Have another bit of beer. Okay. Let's see what this is like. Been beaten by 2 people already. Those buggers.
The Pit exit is clear. Push now.
Get used to the weight of the car. I normally would drive really early break points for the first couple of laps anyway. Oh, it's going to be chaos. That first corner and that corner there is going to be chaos. First lap is going to be chaos. If you're watching this, don't go anywhere because it might be a very short race for me. There might be a retirement coming on pretty quick.
The leader has just done a 138.45.
I wonder if I try to take the hairpin closer instead of staying out wide. Try and just go a little bit closer to it.
The guy ahead has just posted a 140.53. Thought
I was going to lose it then.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Let's try and go a bit closer. Because I need to brake a little bit earlier then. Should have thought about that anyway. Because I'm actually changing the angle of the car, it needs a bit more grip to be able to... Well, it uses some of the tyre's grip to get over to that inside. So therefore I need longer to slow down.
2 is 1.8 off the pace.
Because I won't have as much grip to brake. So therefore, I'll try that when I come back round.
That's a new fastest lap for Valentin, 138.36.
Let's go around to the hairpin again. Let's try it. Let's see what the delta says.
P12.
Go on your outlap, bro. Let me go through. So I'm going to brake a little bit earlier and move to the inside and just see what the delta says. You can't see it, but it's right underneath. It'll be green at the minute.
5-0 off the pace.
So I'm going to brake now. Slowly turn. I'm still locking up. So does this guy. Yeah, it just didn't feel right at all. I'm going to come out of the way of this guy. Shit. Didn't realise there was somebody right behind him. See ya!
Fastest lap for Heinrich, 137.55. The car in front's lap time is a 140.56.
Don't think that hairpin.
The guy ahead's lap time is 1:40.6.
I need to brake a lot more earlier.
P19.
That was not a good turn one. Already lost 3/10. Lost another 1/10.5. There will be a lot of dive bombing there. I need to try and avoid car contact as much as possible, really. Nearly time to go into the main server. Okay, interesting. 140.6. Not bad, and I mean, I was trying to keep up with the lap time there with another 30 litres, so more than 100%, 150% actually, if I'm working that out right. Let's drop it down to 20 litres anyway, just as we get ready to go into the other server when we split off into our subsequent areas. How many we got registered? I think that's 118, which is quite good. Yeah, 118. That's pretty sick. So, yeah, really happy about that. It means we'll get some good close racing with people who are very similar quality. In the meantime, I'll open my last beer as I watch people absolutely destroy themselves. In future, for anyone watching this, if you have any fitness and health questions, I know I say that as I sit here looking quite chubby, drinking a beer, but if you have any fitness questions or health or strength and conditioning or whatever, I like to think I'm very knowledgeable on that subject, then please feel free to just pop something in the chat box or comments or whatever in the future. Look at that dive bomb there. Absolute dive bombs. Got away with it though. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of great racing on that hairpin today. We'll see how it goes. Should be very shortly moving over to the main race. Look, somebody's just done a 137.5. I'm pushing the car as fast as I can, and I'm 3.1 seconds behind. The closest I can get is about 2.7, judging by my fastest lap that I've ever done at Hockenheim in the 992 car anyway. So 1.375. That is rapid. I mean, the guy's 8.6, which, yeah, means they're pretty quick. All right, here we go. Moving over to the actual race, or the race lobby. See what kind of iRating it's going to be. It's probably going to be about 1.4, so around about what I am. Yeah, the whole championship points thing That's not important now. What's important is getting as many iRating as I can. So those who don't know, the more you'll see it in the bottom right hand corner, it'll say interval, and it'll show you how much iRating gain or that I get or decrease based on where I currently am at that moment. And the more I overtake people, the more that gains. And likewise, somebody spins me off or I spin myself off, it decreases and can take away from my iRating. The iRating is basically like an ELO. So if you're aware of chess has an ELO rating, which is basically your rating of, I guess, intelligence in the game. And when you play someone of better ELO than you improve more than if you beat someone around your level. Likewise, if you're really good and you get beat by someone who you're like 700 ELO difference, like you're going to lose a lot and they're going to gain a lot. The thing is with driving, because there's so many on the track, how do you figure out one ELO rating? Well, you just get the average. So the average of this is the strength of field, which is 1.6. So I'm 1.5. Strength of field's 1.6. Theoretically, if I finish in the top half, I should improve my iRating based on that. Because the average driver here is a 1.6 and I'm a 1.5. So I'm racing against people who are
decreasing
slightly better than me.
Celsius.
I mean, you can just see in the leaderboard side anyway, you know, we've got a 1.8, 1.7s, a few 1.5s, a couple of 1.4s, but you kind of get where this is going. I don't bother going out and really driving because you don't even get a full lap in before it then takes you to qualifying. Which again, qualifying I'll have 2 laps. So we all go to our own separate server in the same track conditions, and you have 2 laps to get your fastest lap, and then it'll populate you in that leaderboard. Just seen your post. Am I going Nigel Mansell with the tash? Yeah, we've managed to raise at work about 600 odd pound, thanks to Rob mainly, because he's got a mutton, which is, if you don't know what a mutton is, it's sort of like a beard that goes round, but then this bit's gone and it goes up. So if you know Motorhead, the ace of spades, if you look at Motorhead's lead singer, he has a mutton, and Rob's done that, and he's raced so much because of that. So hats off to him. But yeah, we've kind of gone. I look a bit like a Mexican or a DEA agent in Narcos trying to track down the Pablo Escobar and the rest. Rob has got a lot of things. He's a man of many talents. A man of many talents. Right, 20 litres. We're about to start qualifying. Cheers, Pops. Thanks for joining in again. If you can, Dad, just pop a like on the description.
Track's clear. Push. Okay, Lee, we've got 2 laps.
Tanya's just popped in to get a laptop. But yeah, thanks, Pops. And yeah, pop a like on the description. Same with you, Lloyd, as well, if you can. It always helps to raise the channel, and one day I hopefully won't be just talking to people that I know. Anyway, let's get the tyres nice and warm, because it looks like the temperature of the track's quite low. I didn't hear what Jim said. Jim's the guy's voice you can hear. He's basically a spotting program that helps you out. It's called Crew Chief. So if you're wondering what that is, it's called Crew Chief's free app. Download it. Amazing. Lets you know what's going on around you, what's going on in the race. Anyway, if I can break 141, it should put me in a good place in the grid, at least in the top half, which means my iRating will improve. So if I manage to finish there, but of course a lot can happen, especially with turn 1 and turn 2 and the hairpin. But we'll see how that goes very shortly. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking as I just come into the final corners. I'm going to get my 2 laps in. Let's see how we get on. Let's try and at least break 141. Wish me luck. Held on there. Meant to be running a banker lap, which is a little bit slower, but I feel like I'm putting in a decent-ish lap at the minute. I get
P5.
P5 sounds good, but people will run faster. Whoa, it's my fastest lap I've ever done, guys. Nearly broke 140, which I've never done before. Very close. Still only got me P5. Jesus. Some quick guys in this race, in this split. Back end just moving.
That's a new fastest lap for Cardinale, 140.03.
It's just shifted me down a few places. So I'm not going to break it with this lap, I don't think.
Car in front has just posted a 140.35.
Not bad. A mid 140. And then obviously my fastest time, which is 140.1. Puts me in P9. Wow. So I would have been... Yeah, there's some quick guys in this one. I mean, it's a fairly respectable split. It's definitely not bottom split. It might be third from bottom, maybe. But, yeah, let's change that... back up to 50. But my fastest lap, and I've done it in qualifying, which is pretty good. I'm going to go quickly to the loo. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I never get this one right. What is it? Is it the third button? There it is. All right. Should be back now. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Where am I? I'm still in P9. So nobody overtook me right at the end. Which is always good. But yeah, let me... Let me have a last bit of beer. I'm just going to double check again.
That's the end of the session. P9.
P9. Whew. With a 140.1. Jesus. Quick guys. Really quick guys. But let's see how we get on. I don't recognise any names that I can see. Yeah, 50 litres in. Nice and easy. All about the iRating. If I finish in 9th, I will gain 23.
Racing, everyone. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
All right. Wait, it did say 50, right? Yeah.
Solo reparar.
Solo preparar. Prepare on your own. Only prepare. I think solo means only as well. I need to... If I finish in 9th, yeah, I will get 23 iRating. You'll see that change just on the side. So you'll see now all the names. That's the iRating that they would get if they finish there. Give me a Siberian reach around. I'm very interested to know what a Siberian version.
Vamos a salir tranquilitos todos. Suerte.
I'm trying to listen to what you're saying in Spanish. Anyway, guys, wish me luck. See if we can finish. If you finish in 9th, you'll find out. Sounds sexual, so let's give it a go.
It's 18 Celsius.
All right, it's going to be chaos.
Okay, Lee.
First few laps are going to be chaos.
Green, green, green.
All right, the guy got ahead in front of me quite well. This guy didn't. Oh, stay up. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. That's how we do it on this channel. I'm not quite sure
Nord curve.
what happened there. The guy quite clearly doesn't have crew chief on. And I'm probably around last. Oh well, let's see what we can do.
There's an incident
I
here.
try going up the outside and somehow
Got a lot of work to do now.
just got taken off. I thought I was quite clear of that guy. I'll recap it at the end, but I thought I was quite clear of that guy, or at least he was going to give me some space. Oh well. Let's see what we can do. I don't know how much damage I've got. Car feels okay. Looks like no Siberian reach around today. But there is going to be a lot of casualties. So I need to just stay alive.
There's an incident in. Turn 10. Cooper is now in the lead. There's an incident in. Turn 15. We think it might be Roots.
Just see smoke.
Santos.
Te voy a reportar por salir así. A mí me han sancionado el otro día por salir así. Te voy a reportar.
Você pode fazer, eu não posso. Tá liberado. Você pode fazer isso.
Incident
Tirada
in.
curva, eu não posso
Supercup.
fazer
It looks
contigo.
like Santos.
Te
P18.
quedas quieto.
Santos.
There's always casualties with the Siberian reach around. Oh, it's very, very busy up here.
Certinho.
There's an incident in. Turn
A mí
2.
me han reportado por eso.
Whoa, shit.
Y me jodieron. Yo voy a reportar.
You just take your concentration off slightly.
Pode fazer. Você acabou de fazer a mesma coisa comigo.
I'm going to mute these guys. I like learning Spanish, but not when I'm trying to drive. lock up with my dirty tyres. I just saw someone's comment. They're not very happy about being in the pit.
Looks like it's Lebron.
I have been in some really nice races where there's just been very, like the first lap, everyone's just not trying to gun it. You know, it's the cliche. It's the cliche quote, isn't it? That races aren't won on the first lap, but they've bloody ended.
The leader's just done a 140.31. Yellow flag, watch out, there's an incident in Sud curve.
Where am I? 18th? What's looking like last place at the minute. I think everybody else behind has just given up. See, I lose 62. With where I finish right now. So I've got some places to make up. How many laps we got? 16.
The gap in front is increasing, it's now 2.4. New fastest lap for Cooper, 139.72.
Easily 4 places. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Just get my head down. A couple of mistakes have been my own. That's another place. Still a few within sight.
There's an incident in Mobile 1. We think it might be Martin. 17th place. Incident in Sachs. Yellow flag.
That's what we like to hear, yellow flags.
Fastest lap for Route, 139.67.
Off track. It's hardly bloody off track. Still had 2 wheels on by the looks of it.
B16.
Oh, he's going to get up the inside, isn't he?
On your right.
Yes.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Should get a better exit here, though. No, he's managed to keep it on. I thought he was going to have to slow down a little bit there. Keeping up the inside, which is fair enough. doing? Where are you? That's the unfortunate of not being in VR. I can't look over and just see exactly where he is. This is far more comfortable. I've got to get by this person because I think it's going to slow me up. I don't want the rest of the pack to kind of get away.
Fastest lap for Cardinale, 139.57. That's a new fastest lap for Route, 139.53.
Well, he's running quite wide. See how he does on turn 1 here. Guy's getting off tracks all over the place. Better exit. Here we go.
Okay, Lee, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Not the best.
The gap ahead is now 0.8. There's an incident in Mercedes. It looks like Martin. Car right. Clear right.
There you go. That was his mistake.
Good pass. Left side.
Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, come on, man. Learn how to drive, man. Guido, learn how to drive, man. Come on. This is why I'm going to lose my the B license. Just dive bombed it, man. Alright, compose yourself. Don't get angry. Just frustrating. I got 10x now. Like this is why I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose my license.
There's an incident in Spitzacare hairpin. Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh, fighting every urge to just wreck this guy off the track. But it's just not going to do anyone any favours, really, is it?
Last lap was a 141.63.
Yeah, it is, Lloyd. Unfortunately, it is a bit like Destruction Derby. It's one of the reasons why I need to find a decent iRacing league. But honestly, I've been asking around and been speaking to people, and they're all like American times, which obviously doesn't suit me. And I love the series, the iRating thing. It's all great. but you just...
The Spitzker hairpin, left side. He's still there. Clear left.
This guy. You know, he made a mistake and I should have capitalised, but I was too busy watching his rear. See, I don't need to dive bomb, mate. Yeah, I think he was meant to load up frickin' Forza.
Alright Lee, halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. Sector 1 is 0.
Can see the
9, off the pace.
the apex then. Too close to him.
Off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9, off the pace.
I don't care what happens, I just want to beat this guy. Yes, man, the waste man. Yeah. Fucking. I was gonna just swear like crazy there, but I thought no, let's not do that. Whew.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Too early on the gas.
P16.
Yeah, it's been too early on the gas there.
Cardinale is now leading. Incident in turn 10. Looks like it's Santos. There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. There's an incident in Sachs. We think it might be Santos. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 12 seconds. Incident in turn 13. It looks like Santos.
Back end is just loose.
Front is now 2.5 seconds. That lap was a 1:42.34.
Guido guy, or however you pronounce his name. Sorry for any Guidos out there, or whatever you're called, if I've butchered that name. But anyway, we've got a very similar pace, if I'm honest. I should have, when I had a chance to do what he did to me, maybe I should have given him a taste of his own medicine. But no, I always want to try and race fair. Even though I'm going to be demoted to C class. And if it keeps going this way throughout the season, I'll end up being demoted to D class, and that means I won't be able to drive the Porsche. Because the Porsche Cup car, you need to have at least a C. So, next season might be my last season.
Ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
Struggling to catch this guy. I really like the Porsche Cup, but I don't think I'm a dangerous driver. I think I'm apart from the time when I spin the car, but I think when I'm racing with people, I give people enough room.
There's an incident in Spitzkehrer hairpin.
I mean, maybe at the start, that guy was going super slow and I didn't want to slow up and get smashed by the guy behind. So I went almost off track and I still got took out. And you just have, like, super idiots like this. It's just frustrating because it's a great series. It's a very popular series, and it is a fun car to drive. Maybe I should, I don't know, maybe I should sort of explore a different series. Maybe the touring cars, or maybe the Formula 3.5s. Because I know the Formula 3s
push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Formula 3s are, yeah, I did half a season there.
It's pitting now. Okay.
And I got absolutely smashed.
Keep it smooth.
Just gained a place anyway. That guy went in with too much damage. This guy's slowly creeping away from me now.
The gap in front is now 2.5 seconds. Incident in Mercedes.
Yeah, he's got too much of a cushion. I mean, I was struggling to really catch him anyway, which is frustrating because I really wanted to beat him. I'm genuinely shocked that that wasn't an off-track. I got given an off-track for far less earlier.
There's an incident in turn 4, 2 laps remaining.
2 laps to go, peeps.
There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin.
I made a mistake which gave me probably another second, but it's not going to be enough.
There's an incident in turn 13. Looks like it's Lebron. Incident in turn 14. It looks like Lebron.
I've made my mistakes this race, don't get me wrong.
It's now 0.9. There's an incident in Nordkurve. Last lap. That lap was at 141.56.
I know I made my own mistakes, but my license gets absolutely battered because of idiots. Seeing if I could get an undercut there.
There's an incident in Nordkurve.
I tried, guys. I tried
14th.
at the end.
The end of the race.
Managed to pull it back to 14. Tried to get him at the end and was unlucky to do that, but oh man, frustrating. All I can say is just frustrating, man. Let's go back to lap 1. I want to just see. I just want to see what the hell happened. Why? Like, it felt like that guy just slammed me straight off. So if we're from here, maybe if we just let's do TV mixed. In fact, no, let's get one a little bit higher. Okay. So this is the start. So I come up out on the outside, and like, let's just look at that again. Let's look at that again. Okay, same angle. So the pinkish, purplish car, you can't really see it. So I'm on the outside, and there you go, a complete bump straight off into the wall. That's the freaking start. We haven't even hit turn 1. I don't even think I've gone past the start line. Let's have a look at that again. And league racing, when I've done league racing before, you don't get idiots like this just doing stuff like this. It's the problem, even though it's probably the best online racing you can have that's not a private setting. But again, let's go with, shall we go with the chopper? Let's go with the chopper. So you can see the purpley pinky with the green on the back of the front. Doesn't get the best start. Black car gets great start. I come up the inside. Complete smashes me off. I'm going to smash my PC. Oh, man. Just frustrating. Anyway, let's catch up with a few laps. Let's see where I can get that guy. Has he already overtaken me at this point? I must have overtaken him there. Let's have a look at the blimp. Or is this when he's already hit me? Let's just have a look. I'm just going to move that there. Yeah, so he's already ahead of me. So if I go back to here, okay. Let's see if it's on. See if it's on this lap. Where are we? This is turn 2. I must have taken him then. I can't remember when I took him. I just want to see his aggressiveness, and I mean, you have to have some sort of degree of aggressiveness. I completely understand that, but there's just knowing when you're gonna make a contact and when you're not, and I just want to see. I just want to see if it's my fault, or well, it's not my fault, but if I should have given him space. He took very different lines to me, and we were probably about the same pace, to be fair. Hopefully we're getting there. I think it's the corner after this, isn't it? So, no, it's not there. Where is it then? Because it must have been lap... Was it lap 8? Let's go back to lap 8. No. Lap 6. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, we're racing here. Okay, he goes wide, so I get that. I obviously get a better exit. Absolutely fine. He comes out of that exit flying, to be fair. So I go up the inside. And then we come up to the other one. Okay, so when you watch it there, it's actually not so aggressive. He braked later than me. He braked later than me, and he was going to stick it. He was sticking it, to be fair. He didn't actually have control. He actually took the corner better than me. So, give him a bit of an effort and blinding. I need to refrain from doing that. Because sometimes when I rewatch it back, and I think every driver, if you have iRacing or you do this, every driver should be doing what I'm doing. You should be reassessing. Because at the point where we're braking, it's my corner. But he's demonstrated that actually he's sticking it to that inside. And then coming from here, I should have given more room. Because he's at least halfway up the inside of my car. So actually, that contact is probably my fault. Sorry, Guido. Or Guido. But yeah. Refrain from shouting abuse at people, Lee. Just refrain from doing that. Okay. Probably. Yeah. I'm going to put that down as actually my fault. That's annoying, though. Very, very annoying. I mean, the fact that I'm in this position, right at the bloody end, right from the start, getting knocked off, is, I got to be honest, pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Anyway, I think I lost 24 on my iRating, so it could have been a lot worse. That's not too bad because I managed to sort of catch it back. But I mean, I'm not really even going to bother looking at the league because it's pretty much done and dusted for that. I'm not going to get in the top 200, and there's pretty much no way unless I do manage to get 4 races next week, which is unlikely. For the last week, I don't think I'm going to get into Division 3, so it'll be Division 4. Frustrating and annoying, but that's racing, and I need to wind my neck in until I've reviewed stuff before giving abuse, because it seemed like from my angle he was overly aggressive, which he had every right to. He actually stuck it to the inside of the corner, and he was up more than halfway up my car, so it was my I need to give him room, and I didn't. Hopefully when I got in ultra wide I'll be able to see a bit better, because I don't think I could really see until it was too late. But anyway, thank you for checking this out and watching if you have done. Lloyd, my dad, Ellis, etc. Thank you very much for popping in and commenting, like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Next week I think it's Tsukuba, which is going to be chaos. Exactly the same. But anyway, catch you next time. I can't press the right freaking button. This has happened like 3 times now. What button is it? Is it number 2? No. Is it the 0? It's the 0, isn't it? There it is. God damn it. Alright, see you next time.